Hi everyone, I'm Katrina and the Booktube-A-Thon is almost here, so I thought it was about time that I share with you which books I'm planning on reading throughout the week. So if you're unaware about the details for the Booktube-A-Thon, it is running from the 18th to the 23rd of July, so at the strike of midnight, the beginning of Monday the 18th, and it finishes at 11:59 p.m. on the Sunday in your time zone. The Booktube-A-Thon is run by Ariel from Ariel Bissett, and once again she has asked me to be one of the hosts, which I'm so excited about. And my host day is going to be Tuesday the 19th. So on that day I will have a video going live on the Booktube-A-Thon channel, link down below, that has a video challenge for you guys, and then you can enter it to win some books. I'll also be hosting some reading sprints on the official Booktube-A-Thon Twitter, but as per usual there are also some reading challenges to kind of help you choose which books to read throughout the week. These aren't mandatory, you don't have to do them, but I personally like to do them. I think it's kind of fun and it definitely helps me narrow down which books I'm going to be reading. Let's jump into the books that I'm hoping to read. So the first reading challenge is to read a book with yellow on the cover. There are quite a few books that are in my pile that can satisfy this, so if I don't end up getting around to reading this one, that's going to be fine, but the book I have chosen for this one is Raelia by Lynette Noni. This is the sequel to Akane, which I really enjoyed, and I was sent a copy of the sequel a little while ago and have yet to get around to reading it, so I thought it was about time that I finally do that. I won't go into the synopsis of this one because it is a sequel, but the first one follows Alex, who kind of stumbles across a completely different world that is only kind of fantastical, but there is an epic library which I wish I could visit because it is just so incredibly awesome. The next challenge is to read a book you discovered through Booktube. For this one I decided to go for another sequel since I'm trying to finish more series than start new ones, and that is Clockwork Prince by Cassandra Clare, second book in the Infernal Devices series. I'm sure all of you know what this one is about, but I read the first book 3 years ago and I reread Clockwork Angel in graphic novel form to kind of prepare me for continuing on with the series. So I did that earlier this year and I've been putting off reading this one for some reason. And this is a series that I was definitely introduced to through Booktube. I heard about the Mortal Instruments through Booktube as well a long time ago, and of course when this one came out everyone was talking about it. I've just heard so many great things about the series. Next is to read a book from one of your favorite authors. I have chosen to read The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak. I adored this book and I adored The Messenger, one of his other books, and so I decided it was about time to reread The Book Thief because it's been a little while and I thought that this time around I would listen to the audiobook for it. So it's going to be interesting. The next challenge is to read a book that is older than you. So I had to choose a book that was published before 1994 and I went with Mrs. Dalloway by Virginia Woolf. Next semester at uni I am doing another English class, and in there is of course a reading list, and this is one of the books that I have to read for that course, so I thought it'd be a smart move to at least start one of the books before semester begins. And this book was first published in 1925, so this is certainly older than I am, and thankfully this is only a thin book as well. It's about 160 pages. Most of the books that I have on my pile so far are quite big, so this is going to be a nice break from all of the chunky books. The next challenge is to read a book and watch the movie adaptation. So this one I am rereading a book as well, and that is Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone by J.K. Rowling. I bought the illustrated copy of this the day it came out, I believe, and I have not read it yet. And this is the perfect opportunity to finally get around to reading this edition. The next challenge is to read a book only after sunset. Now I don't have a particular book in mind that I'm planning to read only at night, but one of the ones that I might possibly use is The Slow Regard of Silent Things by Patrick Rothfuss. This is a smaller book as well, around 160 pages. I kind of do want to savor it, so even though it is short I probably won't attempt to plow through, but who knows, if I'm totally enthralled I might just go with the flow and finish it when I finish it. The final challenge is to read a total of 7 books. At the moment my TBR pile only has 6 books on it, so I'm going to add another one there, and that is going to be Full Metal Alchemist, the 3-in-1 bind-up of volumes 7, 8, and 9. I don't actually own a copy of this book at the moment, but during the week I will be going into the city where I can go to bookstores that do sell comic books and mangas and stuff like that, so I'm going to pick up that book during the Booktube-A-Thon and get around to reading that towards the end of the week. Graphic novels are always a really good idea for readathons because you can take a bit of a break from all of the words and just enjoy some pictures and read some books a little faster than you normally would. So these are the books that I'm planning on reading during the upcoming Booktube-A-Thon, plus of course Full Metal Alchemist. We'll just pretend it's there. If any of you are participating in the Booktube-A-Thon as well, I would love to know which books you are planning on reading reading and which one you are most excited about picking up. I think for me, I'm probably most excited about either Clockwork Prince because I'm looking forward to continuing on with the series, or Harry Potter because I cannot wait to read the illustrated version of this one. I can feel that I'm getting a bit sick though, so I'm really hoping I don't get ridiculously sick during the readathon. If I'm feeling super fluey, I probably won't feel like reading too much. So hopefully that's not the case. But anyway, that is all that I have for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it and I will see you next time. Bye!